Dispatch to Banana Ball. All units converge on Billings, Montana. Night 3 in Big Sky Country, presenting a massive, potentially season-changing set of circumstances between the final two teams standing from a year ago. On one side, the Party Animals can put a stranglehold on 4th place in the Banana Ball Championship League standings if they complete a sweep here in Dealer Park. On the other side, Firefighters are on mission win now. A victory tonight keeps the Fire and Flames within a game of that final postseason spot with just 10 games remaining in 2026. It'll be Ryan Rodriguez making just his 4th start ever for the Black and Pink, while all-star Bradford Webb will take the mound first out of the Firehouse. The stakes are clear. The lines are drawn. It is time for Banana Ball one more time in Montana. Let's roll. And we welcome you onto the grounds of the Firehouse sideline here at Dealer Park in Billings, Montana. I am your voice of the Firefighters, Zach Staten. Last night, the Party Animals flexing their muscle and then some. The reigning World Tour champions taking the series here in Montana and responding to a sweep in Salt Lake City last weekend at the hands of the Firefighters with a dominant first 2 nights, and they can return a sweep in kind if they win one more game here in Billings, and that would do wonders for their standing in the race for the Banana Ball Championship League postseason. With that, we take you to the standings here in the BBCL. Firefighters trail by 2 games in 5th place. The Clowns lurking behind them. The Firefighters really consider this a must-win tonight to stay within touching distance of the Party Animals, while the Texas Tailgaters already into the field with that win of the Banana Ball Open. Bananas in 2nd place, Coconuts in 3rd. Now, if this were to end right now, today, no more games left to be played, it would be the Party Animals who are in by 2 games in 4th place. It would be in that 1-4 matchup against the Texas Tailgaters. Meanwhile, Bananas and Coconuts, who are doing the battle right now in St. Louis, Missouri. They just had a thriller last night. They'd be doing this thing again in historic Grayson Stadium. The winner of those 2 series would ultimately move on to play in the Banana Bowl in Washington, D.C. I am surrounded by Party Animals here, including Chase Acuff, who wants to do the dance. But we have to talk a little bit more about the Banana Bowl. So why don't we send it over to our friend on the sideline, Rex Castillo, who might actually be appearing next to me here at some point. Rex, what about the Banana Bowl?
Hey, thank you so much, Zach. Yes, the Banana Bowl. We are all so excited for this. The inaugural season of the Banana Bowl Championship League means we got to put on a show for the championship in our nation's capital. Owner Jesse Cole made this announcement earlier this week. We are about 50 days away from crowning a champion in Washington, D.C. Let's step aside and let our owner, Jesse Cole, explain more.
Most people see a ballpark. We see a theater. For us, it's not a game. It's a show. Every at-bat creates suspense. Every trick play is an illusion.
Oh my goodness!
Every player is a performer, and every fan plays a part. Because great shows aren't built from one big moment. They're built from a lot of little ones. Thousands of strangers become one audience, united by joy. That's always been our dream, to build the greatest show in sports. From small towns to the biggest stadiums in America, we've been reminded that we're all looking for the same thing. A reason to cheer, a reason to smile, a reason to come together. Every show has led us here. One city, one night. Banana Nation comes together for the biggest performance in Banana Ball history. At the nation's capital, the Banana Bowl. Live October 10th on Disney Plus and Disney YouTube.
That is the Banana Bowl, the first of its kind. Just 48 days away from it in Washington, D.C. We cannot wait to see you October 10th for the first ever championship game of the Banana Ball Championship League. And we hope to see the Firefighters there. They're coming in right now into Billings, Montana.
Billings, Montana, it's time to get out of your seats, get on your feet, and welcome the hottest team in sports. Alrighty, Montana, it is time to meet your 2026 Firefighters. Starting with our catchers, we got Eric Jones Jr. We have the mayor of Pippa Passes himself, Dalton DC3 Cornet. We got the more handsome and older brother, Zachary ZB Bridges. And these are our catchers. Out in left field, the man who put all the animals on the ark, Noah Bridges. And out in center field, La Laure Suave Armando.
The Firefighters are on the field, needing to win tonight to keep themselves in the race comfortably. That fourth and final spot in the Banana Ball Championship League standings. Last night, it was the Party Animals who made the Firefighters a little bit more uncomfortable here at Dealer Park. We take you to last night. Jared Donaldson on the bump to start out. Dustin Baber right down the line. That gets stuck in the Party Animals bullpen. That would get Mark Smith all the way around to score, and just like that, Party Animals would take a 2-0 lead in the frame. Then Garrett Delano striking out Tyner Hughes to get a point. That's Delano's last pitch. He comes out of the game at the assistance of trainer Casey Carlson. But Peter Holden comes in and more than does the job. Last night, his longest outing of the season. 4 innings, couple of strikeouts back-to-back at Darian McDowell and Mason Maxwell. He really held it strong for the Party Animals when they needed it the most. There I am, Aura farming in the sun, disappointed by a ball 4 sprint. One that even Mikey Ballard wasn't sure he earned. That brings in another couple of points. And the Party Animals would lead again in the frame. And then this is why Peter Holden's night was so spectacular. Look at this. Chance for the Firefighters to earn their first point of the night. But instead, he induces a double play on Armando Becerra, gets them out of trouble, and Party Animals would remain in the lead. Then Mikey Ballard, another 2 RBI ball 4 sprint. This, because of some issues at home plate, would go all the way around to third. It's a 3-base sprint for the rookie out of Florida. Party Animals putting this game to rest right here. 8th trick play of the ball game from Chase Acuff. That would give them the equalizer point. They go 2 for 1 and go from a 3-0 lead to a 5-0 lead. But the Firefighters beginning to show some moxie at the end of the game. This is a ball 4 sprint from Tyner Hughes, brings in another run, and all of a sudden, the Firefighters have themselves an opportunity. They're down 5-2, and EJ's coming right back up with 2 runners on. Nobody else you'd want than the guy who had 2 home runs in a game. Hard shot to shortstop, but Chase Acuff makes an unbelievable play on his knee for the final out, and the rally comes up short. The Party Animals win the series by a score of 5-2. In Game 2, they are winners in the first 2 games, and they have a chance now tonight to really take a commanding 3-game lead once again in the race for the Banana Ball Championship League standings final playoff spot. You take a peek at that position right here. 5-2 the final. It was a dominant offensive night for the Party Animals. Firefighters bats, 7 hits, tied for the fewest they've had over the last month. Peter Holden again, outstanding. Mikey Ballard, outstanding. Jared Donaldson pitched well enough to win. Couple of mistakes ultimately costing the Firefighters. Maybe a few questionable calls too, leading some ball four sprints. But hey, one of the most consistent party animals of all time is Jason Swan. He was tremendous last night. Rex Castillo gets a chance to catch up to old Swanee right now.
Thank you, Zach. All right, guys, we're here with Jason Swan, one of the hardest guys to get out when he steps into the batter's box. And Jason, I know that pitching is a big strength for the party animals, but we got to talk about the bats. Last weekend in Salt Lake City, 3 games, 22 hits. In just 2 games here in Billings, you guys have 29 hits. What's changed in the batter's box for you guys?
We're just sticking to our approach we had all year long. It's just clicking right now, 1 through 9 or 1 through 10 in the order. So we just got to keep fighting and passing it back to the next guy, and that's what the PAs do, baby.
Hey, when you pass it on to the next guy and you're confident this guy's going to get a single or double or even a home run, how much fun is that to be part of that lineup?
Oh, it's a lot of fun when everyone's rolling, when you got belief in everybody and everyone believes in you, and it's just awesome. It's a family here, and we love to play together for each other, and we stick to our plan and we get things done.
And finally, it was a sweep last week in Salt Lake City. We're all well aware of that. We're one away from that here. With the playoffs just around the corner, how nice would it be to serve back a sweep to the Firefighters?
It'll be amazing to finish off with a sweep, but we know what it takes. We got to win every pitch at a time, so we got to take it one step.
Hey, look, it's been 8 games of this battle between the Firefighters and Party Animals. We'll see how this finale wraps up. Zach, let's send it back to you.
Rex, thank you so much. Jason Swan, absolutely right. 1 through 10, just connected right now in the Party Animals order. Have they found the stuff that makes them truly the World Tour champions? Over the first couple of weeks of the break, their averages below double digits. Now, the last 2 games, they've been unbelievable with the bat in hand. 14 hits a game, 12 runs a game. That'll help you in Banana Ball. Even on night 1, where they only scored in 4 innings compared to the 7 the Firefighters scored in, they got enough in the 9th inning to give themselves a win. That's how you play Banana Ball. And how do you play Banana Ball the rest of the way, besides the offense? Well, there are 11 rules. We got to learn about them. Who do we learn from them? Who do we learn about them from? How about virtual Jesse Cole?
Banana Ball is the fastest and most entertaining show in sports. And the 11 rules guarantee the most fans-first experience every second.
Welcome to the Banana Ball Championship League.
Rule number 1, win the inning, win the point. The team that scores the most runs in an inning wins the point.
It's a walk-off winner. To the deepest part of the field. Oh, my goodness.
With the equalizer point, trick plays provide the away team an opportunity to earn a point going into the final inning. And in the final inning, every run counts as a point. Rule number 2, Banana Ball has a 2-hour time limit, guaranteeing that every game is fast-paced and action-packed. Rule number 3, no stepping out of the batter's box. If you do, it will result in a strike.
Max stepped out of the box, and because he stepped out of the box, that's it.
Rule number 4, no bunting, because bunting sucks. If you bunt, you'll be thrown out of the game. Rule number 5, batters can steal first base.
Ball 3, Gideon taking off for first, throw from Leroy in time.
Rule number 6, there's no walks. Walks are ball 4 sprints. The batter can advance as far as they want until every position player touches the ball.
Those defenders have touched the Banana Ball. It is a 4-base sprint to open up the ball game.
Rule number 7, no mound visits. Nope. Rule number 8, foul balls caught by a fan count as an out.
Oh, they caught it! They did! They did caught it on the third point! We're doing a showdown!
Rule number 9, the showdowns. In showdowns, the best of the best face off in the biggest moment. One hitter versus one pitcher with one fielder behind him. And the hitter has to score.
Deep to right center! See you later!
Rule number 10, the Banana Ball Challenge rule gives the coaches and you, the fans, a chance to impact a call on the field. Rule number 11, the golden batter. Once a game, each team can give any player an at-bat regardless of the lineup. This offers the biggest matchups on the biggest stage.
Big on big.
Gamer, let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Get out of here, ball! That thing had a family!
And those are the rules of Banana Ball.
Noah Bridges is leading our home run hero. Bo the Beaver has sat a tee on the home plate. That only can mean one thing. We're about to see a glorious blast hit by that young man. Dalton Ponce has been tackled. Bo lost the ball. It can only happen here. Let's listen in as Noah Bridges describes this glorious hit.
And here's a foul ball, foul ball. He's battling both. Cheer him on, cheer him on. Another foul ball. He needs your help. Get real loud for Maverick. There he goes. Run, Maverick, run. Run, Maverick.
Run, kid.
He keeps the bat. He's going to fight off these ball. The umpire's blind. He did not see he missed the bag. It's okay. Maverick's still going. They can't seem to get a grip on the ball. The play at second. It almost hits him, but he's resilient. He keeps going. He's running out of gas. He gets to third. He touches third. Now he's on his way home. Here he comes. It's gonna be close. The play at the plate.
You cannot make this up. A kid with a 6'7" shirt just did a home run, flying high in the arms of Blake Morgan, just like Val and Vava did earlier today. Here's Rex Castillo to ask him why.
I see what you did there, Zach, and with our coaches actually flying high, it's not just an emotional thing. They were 10,000 feet up with the Army Golden Knights. We're going to talk to head coach Val Perez. What was it like being up there with those guys? And I understand that the door was wide open the entire time.
Yeah, it was incredible. Never an opportunity I thought we'd get, but, you know, both Baba and I were ready to jump. At least I was. I'm not sure about him, but, yeah, it was exciting.
Coach, you kind of got called out. Were you going to jump if Val was going to jump?
So if Val was going to jump, I 100% were. If it was on me, I probably would have chickened out, not going to lie. But one experience and being able to do it with Val, we had such a good time this morning, and speechless. It was great.
That team requires a lot of coordination, a lot of teamwork, attention to the details, some things that you guys both put a lot of emphasis on with your own teams. What did you learn about their teamwork, especially coordinating a crazy stunts like they do?
The one thing I did notice is the amount of communication they had. They were always very transparent, yelling things out, making sure everyone was on the same page, kind of just like a sports team. And it was really cool to see, these heroes doing it like right in front of you. So it was super cool.
Coach Val, you've also been in service as a first responder as well. What was it like to see that kind of communication, that teamwork when it came to working 10,000 feet up in the sky?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, communication's everything, and I know it's not the same, but translates a little to what we do because half the time we can't hear each other. And up there, they couldn't hear each other, so they're using a lot of hand signals, body signals that was really cool to see them implement because it is life or death up there, and so obviously that's a higher stakes, but it was really cool to see like the importance of the small things is what makes a big difference.
We've been really nice and really friendly around here, but let's get down to brass tacks. Who's winning tonight?
Us, no doubt.
Wait, what was it?
Who's winning tonight, Coach?
Oh, party animals. Let's go.
All right, we got to find out about it. Before they get too much of a fight, let's get back to you. Hey, whoa, guys, back to you.
Please keep Vava away from my coach. I'm with Val on that one. Thank y'all both so much. So cool to see them getting to experience that along with Caden Peanut Green and Noah Fisher up at the air show a little bit earlier today. Next weekend in Banana Ball, we're flying over to Sioux Falls, South Dakota to take on those Indianapolis Clowns. 5th and 6th right now in the standings. Could be oh so critical as we move later on here into the season. Bananas and Coconuts are going to do it again. First football stadium matchup for the Loco Beach Coconuts ever in Foxborough, Massachusetts at Gillette Stadium. Cannot wait to see how the beach is brought to Massachusetts and the party animals and tailgaters do the dance again. Sugarland, Texas is where you'll find them next Friday, 8 Eastern time on the Tailgaters YouTube page. So excited as we start getting down to the nitty-gritty here of Banana Ball. There is a weigh-in going on. Things are happening. Things are moving and shaking. Two men are shirtless with large muscles, and Marshall Schill, already sweaty, he's about to get even sweatier. He's about to get this crowd warmed up with the fans. Let's listen in to Christian Neerman get these fans moving and grooving.
Everyone who is able, on your feet, and help me welcome our fan warm-up representative, 6-year-old Brooklyn. Okay, Brooklyn, here's what's gonna happen. Whatever dance moves you do,
everyone in this sold-out capacity crowd is gonna do. So are you ready? Yeah! Here we go! Get those hands clapping! We're swinging, little hey baby! We're grooving, everybody! Oh, a little disco! Okay. How do you know this move? We're giving it a twirl! Jumping jacks! Get clapping, everybody! Brooklyn, take a look around. Everyone in this crowd is going crazy for you. Give it up one more time.
Christian Neerman has got us warmed up. That young child is still dancing. Why wouldn't she be? Now it's time to hear us get all hyped up together with Kaz Egan.
Finally, Banana Ball has arrived to Billings, Montana! Now, when I ask you, what is it time for? I want all 4,000 people in attendance on your feet and yelling, Banana Ball! Let's try it right now. What is it time for? Tonight, we burn bright. Tonight, we light up the sky with the hottest show in sports. What is it time for? After every sacrifice, after every mile we've traveled, after every moment of doubt and triumph, it has all led to this. What is it time for? It is time for 2 unforgettable hours. 2 hours of unbelievable moments, and 2 hours you will remember for the rest of your lives. It is time for all 4,000 people in attendance to witness these incredible players leave every ounce of sweat, pride, and heart on this hallowed field, because this is where legends are made. So Billings, I ask you one final time, what is it time for?
Time to play the game!
And now the starting lineup for your Firefighters. Leading off, the hot shot at shortstop, number 2, Caden Peanut Green. In the 2-hole, behind the plate, DC3 Dalton Cornett. Batting third, ranging left field, number 0, Lamar Sparks. Your cleanup hitter tonight, playing first base, number 4, Eric Jones Jr. In the 5-hole, manning the hot corner, number 11, Logan Showtime Lacey. Batting 6th, the second baseman, number 55, Tyner Tiny Hughes. In the 7th slot, the designated hitter, number 30, Armando Becerra. In the 8-hole, the extra hitter, number 7, Mason Mad Max Maxwell. Batting 9th, ranging right field, number 8, South Smoke Trimble. And the decky, ranging center field, number 9, Noah Bridges. The flamethrower on the mound, tonight's starting pitcher, number 42, Bradford Webb. The Firefighters are led by Battalion Chief Val Perez, Captain Corey Pye, and Lieutenant Drew Yanesta.
That is your starting lineup for the Firefighters. We send it now to the national anthem.
Please rise, uncover your heads, and turn towards the flag with your right hand over your heart for tonight's performance of our national anthem. Performing this evening, please welcome a local star, Sarah Spangle, with her rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you very much, Sarah Spangle.
For a second straight night, it is Sarah Spangle taking care of the Star-Spangled Banner for us here in Billings, Montana. Here is the situation. Party Animals, 1 game under 500, but 2 games above the cut line for the postseason. Firefighters at 23-28 don't have much more wiggle room to give. It is time to start winning now, and the perfect time to start is right here in Billings, Montana. They sit just 2 games back from 4th place. Rex Castillo is standing outside the Firefighter huddle, which is sure to be lively with Zachary Bridges leading the charge. Rex.
Thank you so much, Zach. If you're looking for a team that's frustrated, tight, that's not the team behind me right now. Of course, they have to start fast. They have to punch first because that team, the Party Animals, have done all the swinging now. So the Firefighters, the hottest team in sports, they want to live up to that nickname. They need to find that magic they had in Salt Lake City, and it all starts with starting fast, starting quick to avoid a revenge sweep from the Black and Pink. Zach, back to you.
Rex, thank you so much. We take you now to the visiting defense for the Firefighters, which boasts a lot of changes from last night. Right field will now be manned full-time by South Tremble. The designated fielder is Zachary Bridges behind home plate. Eric Jones Jr. into that rotation at first base along with Mason Maxwell. He is there full-time tonight with Tyner Hughes to his right. Caden Green, 13 away from becoming the first Firefighter with 100 trick plays in 1 season, with the tremendous Logan Lacey at third base. Lamar Sparks staying in left field while Noah Bridges is in center field. Firefighters did not defend the equalizer point last night. They are 1-1 on that category here this weekend. Would love to make it 2-for-1, find a way to win the trick play battle. When they do, they've got a 14-5 record. The man in the middle of it all is Bradford Webb, the Charlotte Courthouse, Virginia native, making his 4th appearance since coming back from injury, which set him down for just about 2 months out of Charlotte, North Carolina. That young man is trying to find his way through here what's been a difficult stretch. 2025 Banana Ball All-Star when his stuff is connected. He is a tremendous strike thrower. Of course, the toothpicks have become a patented part of Bradford's arsenal, and he's engaged. Just got engaged this weekend. A salute and a very happy engagement period to the happy couple between him and his now fiance, Emmy. Take a look at the numbers here for Mr. Bradford Webb. Over his last 3 appearances, it has not been what he wanted. 9 ball force sprints in 2 2/3 innings. The good news for him is he hasn't been hit very much. The bad news is it's been the free pass that has done the damage against him. He calms that down you have something on your hands here with B-Web. However, the Party Animals draw the most ball four sprints of any team in the Banana Ball Championship League, and that can be what draws them into another fast start. Reese Hampton has been tremendous in that leadoff spot again after going 30 games down in the order. He brings a tremendous lineup up, which boasts Andy Cosgrove. He will not be at second base, more at that a little bit later. Jake Skoll, TJ Reeves, Jason Swan, Chase Acuff, the hero of night one, Tanner Tender Thomas, Mikey Ballard at third base. This is now the fourth straight game that Bryson Bloomer has missed, along with Bronson Ballholm and John Howard Bobo. Let's start the fire and get this rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been waiting long enough. I think it's about time we start the 2-hour Banana Ball time limit. But I need your help. On the count of three, I need this sold-out crowd to yell, "Start the fire!" Here we go. 1, 2, 3! Showtime!
Kaz Egan has officially aura farmed. It is 88 degrees at first pitch here in Billings, Montana. Feels like a billion degrees hotter as that one is fouled off. First pitch coming at 7:01. Much better start for Bradford here tonight. And the location has been the issue. When he is in the strike zone, stuff is really tough to see and hit, like you see right there. B-Web quickly up 0-2 against Reese. Last weekend, a lot of 3-0 counts before he could get a strike on the board. Hampton staring at one outside. Sent back into the seats, but way foul. B-Web will hit you. Hello, Shea. And Ian Schrift. B-Web will hit you with a four-seamer, a slider, cutter, and a changeup. Likes to live in the low 90s. It's that cutter that can really spice things up. Sliced left field, right to Lamar Sparks. A line out to start this thing out, and a much better start for Bradford Webb as Reese Hampton has sat down. He has reached as the leadoff man the first two nights, so a much better start overall for the Firefighters. Here is Andy Cosgrove on the weekend, 4 for 9, 3 doubles in game one. Really was the catalyst to spark the offense after getting down 5-2 and 4-1. Couple of RBI. His ball four sprints against the Firefighters, well known. 3 strikeouts, a couple of them coming last night. 2-0 count to start. Kirkland, Washington native, now on a dominant 3-0 count. He gets on. We're almost certainly going to see Mark Smith trot out there. And Bradford finally earns his first strike of the AB. The balls and strikes being called by Trey Hudson tonight behind the dish. Wow. As soon as they get the opening guy out, they put the second man on. Andy Cosgrove earns another ball four sprint, his second on the weekend. Mark Smith staying on the sideline. So right now it looks like Cosgrove will be the one to run. Here is Jake Skoll. He did not have the night he wanted to for most of the game. 3 strikeouts along with an RBI ball four sprint. But the reigning MVP can turn it on at a moment's notice. That is hit to the heavens. Noah Bridges underneath. First trick play of the game on tap. Yes, it is. Tip drill right to himself. Firefighters on the board first. South Trimble was really racing over there, trying to get that into a double trick play. The Firefighters will easily take a bit of trickeration right off the rip. 2 down quickly. Here is TJ Reeves. Stares at strike one right there. He is 2 for 10 on the weekend with a double and a couple of RBI. Product out of Birmingham, Alabama, drafted in the 6th round of the Banana Ball Player Draft. You know the story well. He played a game for the Party Animals back in 2023. In fact, earned himself a hit in that game. Legged out a triple against Stilts. Couldn't be more banana ball than that. 1-2 count. B-Web check. Off the foul netting. Say that TJ's been effective here. This party animal order would be a vast understatement. 50 hits in his first year, a .313 average. 28 runs batted in for the young man, wearing number 3 in black and pink. South Trimble didn't get a trick play on the last time. Can he get one here? Tip drill, really out of his reach, but he found a way to gun it down, and the side is retired with a little hold your breath there for the Magic Man. That'll do the job just nicely. Firefighters get a pair of trick plays, and they're off to the races immediately. A smoke plays with my emotions, but does not burn me. And how about this? Ryan Rodriguez will make his first start of 2026 here tonight. Just his 4th start in his Party Animals career. 11th round draft pick in the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft. This is a guy who had broken his back at one point in college and had accepted he was moving on, was going to med school, had been accepted to a few before he got the call to join Banana Ball. By the way, faked his way through a Boise State graduation walk. That story will not get old. You look at his numbers here. Didn't get to see any time last week in Salt Lake City because of illness. It's nice to see Rod on the bump tonight. He'll have to go up against a Firefighter lineup that, for the most part since the break, has been exceptional. But before that, we take a peek at what the defense looks like for the Party Animals. Again, going with Mikey Ballard at third base, Chase Acuff at shortstop with 100 trick plays, 105 to be exact. 47 for the designated fielder, Dustin Baber. Jason Swan at first with Jake Skoll, Reese Hampton, and John Howard Bobo, usually the designated fielder, is out in left field tonight. DF belongs to Baber, along with Bronson Ballholm behind the dish. The lineup for the Firefighters led off by Caden Peanut Green. And it boasts power. Dalton Cornett, Lamar Sparks, Eric Jones Jr., Logan Lacey, Tyner Hughes can all swing and swing for the fences. No Darian McDowell tonight. Had a little bit of the leg issue a night ago, so he will sit this one out to get a night of rest. In his place, Mason Maxwell, the extra hitter. South Trimble in his place in the field. Firefighters are scoreless top of the first. First time in a long time they felt like they've had a clean first inning. Can they respond? Peanut stares at a couple outside. He is 2 for 5 on the weekend. 2 for 6. Strikeout, a ball 4 sprint, and 4 trick plays to get him to 87 on the year. Inside, ball 3. Rod trying to relax in a little bit. It's been a couple of weekends since he's pitched now. Puts one right down the heart of the plate. Red light special for Peanut. He has been called by some fans of the Firefighters MV Peanut. There's a reason why. 335 average. Way to work that back from Rod. Baber. He got it in time. No error there for the second baseman. Just in the nick of time to get Peanut down at first base. That one eating Baber up a little bit, but not too far out of his reach. Gets it over to Jason Swan. Peanut, hard 90, not hard enough there. Trying everything he could. Dalton Cornett, way inside. DC 1 for 7 tonight. Remember last weekend, had a home run against Brett Helton in game 3. His 3rd on the year. He has 288 career hits. He is 12 away from reaching that 300 mark and joining an exclusive club here in Banana Ball, the likes of which only include Jake Skoll, DR Meadows, Reese Hampton, Dan Oberst, the most at 325. Right back to Baber. This time a little cleaner. Nice trick play. Swan almost went between the legs. Instead won't go for it. It's just 1 trick play. That is back-to-back groundouts to Dustin Baber. So the inning rests on the shoulders of Lamar Sparks. Go back out of the way of that one. Katy, Texas native, 3 for 7 here in Billings. An RBI, a ball 4 sprint, and a walk-off to his credit. You take a look at the numbers. Another sensational rookie here in the sport of banana ball. 11 home runs on the year. Leads the Firefighters. Sends that one to the fans. Nobody will have a shot at that. Lamar in a tie for 4th place on the Big Flies this year. Only Dan Oberst, Nico Holsizer, and Kyle Martin have more than him. Tanner Thomas is tied with him at 11. He has rewritten the power hitting books for the Fire and Flames. 2-1. Beautiful pitch from Ryrod. Right on the inside part, Dotton. Full count. Lamar back to the people. Ryrod turning all the way around. Might we see something fun? Oh, Mikey Ballard. High corner shot over to first. That is a tremendous play from the rookie out of Florida. They call it the hot corner for a reason. That was stupendous. Clean innings on both sides. We send it down to the field to pick your parents.
Ladies and gentlemen, here in Banana Ball, we are all about creating family moments. Well, this moment might cause for an awkward ride home. Here with me, I have Dad Jake, Mom Mimi, and 4-year-old Addie. Right now, I'm going to send the parents down that way. Addie, you're gonna hang out with me right here. Now, when I say so, Addie is going to run down the line and she is going to pick which parent she loves more. And to add insult to injury, whichever parent she doesn't choose is going to get pied in the face. Billings, I want to hear from you. Do you think Addie is going to pick Dad? Or do you think Addie's going to pick Mom? All right, well, let's find out. Addie, go pick your parents. Oh, she's making a beeline to Dad. Oh, no. Mom, I am so sorry. She picked Dad, and you know what that means, Addie? I want you to take this pie right here and pie your mom. The most power from a 4-year-old I've ever seen. Give it up for Addie.
In a rare upset here, the mom is pied and the father is picked. You don't ever see that. There's a couple quick innings here for the Firefighters and Party Animals. Much more pitching oriented in the first inning than we saw either the first 2 nights. Bradford Webb goes up against Jason Swan, who for my money is the hardest guy to get out in the sport of banana ball. Does not strike out, doesn't really give you a ton of soft contact. This is a young man who finds places to hit or finds open spots in the strike zone. Jacksonville, Florida native, down 0-2, make it 1-2 count. An easy coach's franchise choice after the 2025 World Tour Championship from the Party Animals, and how about that for B-Webb? Jason Swan throws the bat in frustration. This looks like the Bradford Webb we've come to know and love. Going with the high cheddar. Throw up a 2 up, 2 down at home. Chase Acuff now swinging the stick. He is batting .500 on the weekend. 5 for 10 with a double, a pair of RBI, 3 runs. That is smoked to the people. Anybody there? No. Unless that land into the bathroom. 5 trick plays this weekend to lead all fielders for Mr. Acuff. Another Florida native. Remember last year? Missed the last 4 months after breaking his shin during a game at Grayson Stadium. He has not looked any worse for wear since coming back this season. The bat swinging well as that is fouled. And oh, by the way, his teammate with his third base mate this weekend, Mikey Ballard, at Eckerd College during a shortened 2020 season. Oh, and that hit him on the elbow. That one hurts. Thank goodness for that elbow guard, Bradford Webb. Looking at him, telling him my bad. Clearly not trying to go up there. It's always a tough place to get hit. Look up here. Ooh! Yeah, it caught him right on the elbow guard. Thank goodness it did. Bradford trying to squeeze him up. Instead, we'll put a man on first after getting up 0-2 in the count. Here is Tanner Tender Thomas. Big swing and miss. He saw the same kind of pitch he was looking at for a home run on Thursday night. Make it 0-2 very quickly. Obviously, that moment, a huge one, but he's also 4 of 8 this weekend. A double, 3 triples, a Little League home run, and the game-winning home run on Thursday night. A tremendous debut weekend for Tender here in Montana as he laces that one down the line, but foul. Product out of Virginia Tech. Another guy, though, native out of the state of Florida. Slow chopper again. He'll foul it off. B-Webb up to 31 pitches. Last weekend was on a 50-pitch count. Might be going a little bit longer than that tonight should he need it. Firefighters really trying to ease him back in here, but also understanding that with the season's end looming over the horizon, they really need their all-star to get going. Tender, no. Eric Jones Jr., first baseman for the Firefighters. Waits and watches another strikeout from B-Webb. Goes back to the heat. Second strikeout on the big old country hardball. And Tanner Thomas is sat down via the strikeouts. And here comes Mikey Ballard. 2 for 6, but last night, a magnum opus for the rookie. 5 RBIs, 4 of them on ball 4 sprints. Ballard being patient. He and TJ Reeves, along with John Howard Bobo, really the new blood on this party animal squad. Mike Vivacis was determined to get most of his guys back from last year's World Tour Championship team. Mikey has been really a nice breath of fresh air for this squad. The obvious connections at Eckerd College with both Vava and Chase Acuff. 3-0 count, make it 3-1. Acuff can run on a ball 4 sprint here. B-Webb needs to induce an out. Ballard to the people. They have a chance. No. If they did, I'd be floored. Full count. Acuff will move on the windup. Ballard high into the sky. The defense was in. Lamar, double trick play. No, it's just a double tip drill, and then he gets it himself. Peanut wanting to make it a double trick play. They'll take a trick play any way they can. That is 3 in the books. First of the night for Lamar. And the Firefighters strand a runner on base for the 2nd straight inning. They got a chance to earn their first points in the bottom half of the frame. So I want to tell you, man, we've said oftentimes, Banana Ball has the best fans in the world. Look at these great folks here in Billings. Couldn't find a way to get tickets inside the park, so what did? They rented a forklift and brought it here to Dealer Park. And now they're actually watching. Not a forklift, technically, it's a scissor lift. Forklift is another thing. But either way, this is incredible. These people are kings and queens. I don't know if this would work at every ballpark. We encourage you to still try to get tickets through our lottery list in the secondary ticket market via Fans First. But hey, a salute to those great fans here in Billings, Montana. Beautiful night here. 3,000 sold out crowd here in Billings. They've packed in all 3 nights. What a wonderful crowd and city we have visited here for our first foray in Montana. Of course, home of the Billings Mustangs of the Pioneer League and Montana State University here in Billings. Those are the Yellow Jackets. Montana State, you probably know. The Bobcats are in Bozeman, just a little ways down the road. We are 3,100 feet in the air. It's a long way up. It means the ball will float. As we saw from the guy in the batter's box on night one, we call him EJ because his initials are EJ. His name itself is Eric Jones Jr. One swing would do the work. Ryan Rodriguez played with a couple long counts in the first inning. Never got burned. 3 up, 3 down. 4-hole hitter comes in. 2 home runs on night one. The first ever firefighter to smack 2 big flies in one game. Brady Keiss is warming up in the Party Animals bullpen. We are expecting to see Brett Helton tonight. Might be tasked to go a little bit longer here in the later stages of this game. EJ thought about it, holds back. He's arguing, thinks with Trey Hudson that was a little outside. The zone established here, EJ. Looks at another one outside. And just like he did with Peanut, ball 4 sprint is on the table on a 3-1 count. A sparkling return to form for Eric Jones Jr. After taking a break, he has hit in 13 straight games. My goodness, that one is in for a strike. .458 average in the last 13 games for EJ with 22 hits. That is tied for second most in the BBCL in that time. And he earns himself a ball 4 sprint. If you're new to the sport of banana ball, all 7 fielders behind the pitcher and catcher must touch that beautiful banana ball before they can stop the runner. EJ will take halt at first base, hand everything off to a Charlotte, North Carolina fellow native, Johnny Hummel, who looks like he's out of Malibu's Most Wanted, according to my friend Drew Unesta. And now it's Logan Lacey. Showtime. Stares at strike 1. His 12-game hitting streak ultimately came to an end last night, but he has gotten on base a bunch of times in a row, 13 straight to be fair, as Ryan Rodriguez is set to give you a dance. We move. We don't groove. Ball 1. Right Rod holding his arm to the side, wanted to strike. Won't get it. Couple of great first basemen cutting it up. How about that? EJ and Swanee. Lacey. That would save a kitten from a tree. Will it land for a hit? Bobo calling everybody off. And he will bring it home. EJ halfway to second. Gets back. Oh my goodness, he fell off the bag, but got back in time. Did not look the most graceful there, but it's effective. Oh, he actually got bumped by Swanee. I take it back. It was graceful, and then he got a little help to the deck. Probably would have been called interference either way. Tyner Hughes. Home run on the weekend to make it 3 straight weekends with a big fly for all number 55. Check back over on EJ. Again, usually not running, though. Give him reprieve with South Trimble or Noah Bridges, the usual designated runners. Tonight, the listed DR for the Firefighters is my friend Blake Morgan. Good mover, but did not land. Rod not thrilled. Tiny this weekend, 2 for 6, a couple of RBI, couple ball 4 sprints. He has reached base in 18 consecutive games. Almost reached via a hit by pitch right there, matrixed out of the way. Another ball 4 sprint would move EJ to third base. Red light special for Tyner Hughes. Let me try this darn thing again. Ball 4 sprint. So here they go. Pristine ball 4 sprint defense by this Party Animal squad. EJ will stop at third. Tyner on first. Runners on the corners. Former party animal against his old team, Armando Becerra. Last night, a crucial double in the 9th inning to give the Firefighters a chance to potentially tie the game. He's been nursing a little bit of a toe injury over the last couple of weekends. This week, mainly the DH. Chops at that one to make it 0-2. He just needs to get EJ that 90 feet home. Thought about it, did not go. Cal Ullman at third base on the appeal says he did not. John Crosser at first base tonight. Jake Moore calling the decisions at second base. Mondo, chopper. Swanee going home. EJ caught in a rundown. Swanee did get a trick play there. Oh, the ball got away, and EJ just worked the first point of the game. That's why you never quit on the play. Eric Jones Jr. trying as much as he could to move as fast as he could down the line as Ben Dunn III is dancing with D-Mac and Mimo. Good. Really good. Really good. I want to see a replay of what we just happened here. We'll maybe check that in a minute. Britches be tripping.
AJ Courage. Fans, Banana Ball is constantly challenging the balance of the athletes on the field, and we are about to challenge the balance of these 4 competitors. Right now, it is Layla and Adeline against Bryn and Haley. And when I say go, these 2 are going to step into a single leg of these oversized britches, hop their way to their partner, where their partner will step into the other leg of these oversized britches. There's a very good chance they are going to trip, which is why we call this race Britches Be Trippin'. The first team to cross that finish line will win. Go! And they are off. Well, one of them's off. She's off to a good start. Don't give up just yet. It is far from over. Both competitors have reached their partners. They did not rehearse this at all. Actually, it's looking quite good. They are in an excellent rhythm, and they have crossed the finish line!
Britches be tripping.
Congratulations!
People have fallen all over Billings, Montana. And my goodness, is it good to see that guy again for the Firefighters. Ben Dumb III, back after a weekend of rest last week, making sure his shoulders are all good, finds the camera. That is a showman right there. Since July 3rd, when he was moved into a full-time starter role, Ben, 4 games, 3 games started, 22 innings pitched, 2.05 ERA, 3 minutes and 3 seconds of MPI, 35 trick plays induced. What he does best is pound the zone. He will make sure his defense is involved. You've heard me say it many times before. He thinks strikeouts are overrated. Already with a 1-point lead to protect. They just need to find out. He'll hit you with a 4-seam fastball, circle, and slider out of that submarine motion as he looks at Bronson Ballholm in the dish for the first time this weekend. This is a literal rocket scientist hitting. He sends a rocket into the net. Arizona State alum out of Los Angeles, California. A fan favorite to be sure for this Party Animals group. Chops at that one and into left field for a base knock. How about that for Bronny? His first plate appearance of the weekend is a single off the reigning pitcher of the year. And he will give way to Mark Smith, designated runner. Another rule here in Banana Ball, you can use that designated runner 1 time on a trip through the order. As soon as you get back up to the top of that order, it resets. Bobo, fans. So that one floated behind us here in the booth. There is concourse right behind us. And if anybody catches it behind there, but no one sees it, is this like if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it kind of thing? EJ thought he got the tag out there of Mark Smith. who is slow to get up. That's not a great sign for the party animals, but he gets going again. Bobo again to the people. Actually, the foul netting. Bobo last night had come in with just 11 at-bats. Then last night, 2 for 3 with a double and RBI, a ball four sprint and a trick play. He was fantastic. Where in the world did that one miss? I think Bobo was expected to get called for a backwards K. Instead, it's 1-2. Checking back over on Mark. For good reason. This guy has not been caught one time stealing bases. Does a fan catch one? The fans say they caught it. Did anybody see it? Bradford Webb, Marshall Schill had their hands in the air. I don't know if we had a good enough angle to see it either. Cal Allman at third base saying it's a bobble. Trey Hudson asking to see. We're going to conference here. Allman was pretty sure that it was bobbled. Fans are chanting out. Umpires can trigger a review of this with no challenge played. Trey Hudson is officially calling review. Again, I don't know. That's in one of those weird spots where I don't know that we had a great angle of it. But every firefighter thought he caught it. But Allman ultimately ruling no. Bobo, foul. Mark Smith running. He'll have to go back. There's one place the firefighters don't want Ben to get too much of, his long innings. Already on his 10th pitch here with nobody away. And there's one away now. Trey Hudson rings him up. Bobo goes down with a backwards K. Third strikeout of the game for the Firefighters pitching staff, and we circle back up to the top of the order. This is Reese Hampton. Lined out into left field to Lamar Sparks, was hit right to him. The Clouds might catch one. Tyner, South, racing to it. It hit the net before they could get there. So the ball is dead. And it dies doing absolutely nothing. Not being caught by a fan, not being put in play, nothing. Mark Smith, one of the best base stealers we have in the Banana Ball Championship League. 18 stolen bases, not one time caught, and he will not be caught here. Might have been a little off balance from ZB there. Peanut racing over to get it. And that moves a runner in scoring position, and man, Mark Smith is a weapon there. One, two. Hampton, foul. Come on! Smith is the only player in the BBCL with at least 15 steals of a base that has not been caught a single time this year. Armani Henderson's got 15 stolen bases. Dan Ober, 17. DR, 17. Jacob Pipersick with 18. Is that one gashed and through on Tyner Hughes, and that one's lightly hit enough. That's going to bring in Mark Smith. Reese into second, and I believe that should be ruled an error. It was a tough hit from Reese, and now the party animals will dance.
This week, a hot new bombshell underneath the bed.
Not what the Firefighters wanted at all. It died on Tyner. Mark Smith races home, and that's why he is such a weapon. Something there can easily get him going. And just as soon as the Firefighters got a 1-point lead, they now have to protect something in the bottom half of this inning. Cosgrove, tough one. Over to first. Did he pull him off the bag? Yes, he did. EJ saves it for being any extra bases, but another error. Logan Lacey, such a sure-handed fielder at third base. Not the first inning they wanted to see from Ben Dumb here. Already on pitch number 16. He'll have to attack the reigning MVP, who flew out to Noah Bridges in his first plate appearance. It's the beautiful thing about the guy wearing number 18 in red. He doesn't usually get 2 up or 2 down. That one changed seeing the fans. Do they have this one? No. Fell on the canopy. Ben Dumb's one of those guys that's just so good at gritting his teeth, flexing that curled mustache, and finding a way to get outs. You're gonna have to find a way to get 2 of them here in a dangerous spot with a dangerous player at the plate. And the man who wears X. Jake Skoll 2 for 6 this weekend, and he's gonna make it another strikeout. Make it 2 for 8. Foul tip. Right into the glove of ZB. So a pair of strikeouts for Ben here, with 1 run on the board. One that goes unearned against Ben because of the error. Six errors on the weekend, by the way, for the Firefighters defense. They have not had much issue on that side of the field this season. Again, we've told you a couple times this weekend, but this is really tall grass that they're playing in this year. TJ swinging and missing. These two teams right in the middle of the league with errors, as that one chases the fans again. Did anybody track it? No. DJ flew out to South Trimble on a tip drill. Line right through. Reese Hampton running for it. Lamar, not in time. Another run scores. And it's a 2-0 lead. Firefighters had themselves a 1-point lead. Party Animals have really wrestled some momentum right back here in the top of the third. They're still not completely out of damage, are the Firefighters. Runners still on second in the form of Andy Cosgrove and TJ on first. Jason Swan struck out swinging his first time. Neither of these runs, by the way, go earned against Ben Dumb. Chopper, Lacey, fielded behind the back, twisting, and he threw it behind EJ. That'll bring in another run, and another one unearned. So that one will go down as a trick play missed, not an error. And you do not see this out of a guy like Logan Lacey. He is so sure-handed with the glove. The 3 runs have come across. And all of them, the Firefighters would argue they should have negated. Acuff, can the fans get him out of this? They're tracking. They will not. Already a 28th pitch coming up here for Ben Dumb. Acuff, way foul. Hit on the elbow guard in his first plate appearance. It's a 1-2 count, 2 away. Firefighters need the out right here desperately. Popped up. If they get a trick play here, I would eat my hat. They will not. They will just get it the old-fashioned way. And a tough inning for the Firefighters defense has finally wrapped up. As 3 unearned runs come in for the Party Animals, we go to Bananas Foster on the field with the tremendous Chrissy Sloss.
Across the United States, there are over 400,000 children and teens in foster care without a permanent home. To raise awareness and support this community, we created Bananas Foster, the official nonprofit of Banana Ball. Our organization is dedicated to celebrating the foster care community while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Tonight, we get to celebrate the Sarsfield family. As a teacher, Jolene saw the need for more safe and loving foster homes and decided to open her home as a single foster mom. So when she met Michael, they knew that they wanted to open their home together to support even more kiddos in need. Lovingly known as the Sarsfield Circus, over the last 11 years, they have welcomed 16 children and teens into their home. Fans, please join me in celebrating this incredible family for making a difference right here.
The Sarsfield family just raced after Chrissy. A beautiful celebration of a beautiful family. Text punch to 50155 to support our Rockstar communities and our Rockstar families here in foster care. A salute to the Sarsfields. Here is our Banana Ball backstage question of the game.
Hey, Billings, stand up. We got a pair of great guys from right here in Billings, Montana. I'm here with Trace. We got a question for
Lamar Sparks.
And Wyatt, what is that question?
Would you rather be a fork or a table?
That is one of the most original questions I've ever heard. Lamar, what you got?
The table. Because I'm the life of the party. Why else not?
I think Lamar had that one right. If you're the fork, you're getting like a really weird spot, whereas you're the table. Like, he had it right. Like, obviously you could be the starter of conversation around the dinner table. If you're at the Buffalo Bills game, you get broken, but everybody wants to be around the table. Thanks, Lamar Sparks, for answering our Banana Ball backstage question of the game. Brady Keiss now coming in. Started a game last weekend for the Party Animals. Now is tasked with protecting a 3-point lead, or excuse me, a 3-run lead, I should say. Mason Maxwell comes in. Firefighters ended the last inning with a rundown that did not go the way that the Party Animals wanted to. That is officially scored at home as a walk-off fielder's choice error 1. Ryrod's day comes to a close, surrendering a walk-off. He gives up the ball to the Wisconsin native. Mason Maxwell trying to get himself on the board this week, 0 for 5 with a trick play out at first base. Mason, patient AB. Finally, on the board is Keiss. Just threw his hands up, wondering why that wasn't called a strike earlier. Mason fouls it back. Might be caught by the people, it will not be. Ian Shea, 100%, full count. Mason, slicing, center field, Reese Hampton. Got a track on it. Oh, he missed the trick play. Mason will cruise into second, trying to go for a behind-the-back stab. Mason reaches. Look at this. Would have been a really tough play. I wonder if he went for that because he didn't think he'd get it the normal way. Either way, a couple of trick plays missed out for some guys who are sure-handed with the glove. And here's South Tremble in the lineup for just the 16th game this year. He's got a hit in 10 of those contests. The Magic Man out of Virginia Beach. Slicing right by Ballard. Mason can scoot his way on home as Southern scoots in to second with a double. Big time swinging for Salvi. Here's Corey Pye.
A 10-year firefighter veteran, our head coach, Val Perez.
A deserved moment for the head coach of the Firefighters. Shortstop in the Women's Professional Baseball League for the New York Heights has been pulling double duty for the last couple of weeks, so why not come in here and get a couple of swings? The 10-year firefighter out of Corpus Christi, Texas, in her hometown, earned a ball for sprint on night 3. One of the coolest things we've seen all year. Dow looking for hit number 1 on the season. Came to Banana Ball in 2024 as the head coach of the Fire and Flames. Looking to build a fire department in this sport. To the fans, nobody there to catch it. There's just a runner on second. Firefighters scored a run to make it 3-1. Val, swing and miss, strike 3. You can give her a tip of the cap as Brady Keiss gets the strikeout. He's not out of trouble yet. Here comes Caden Peanut Green. Firefighters need 2. South on his way to third, in there easily. So again, a run has scored in the inning to make it 3-1 in favor of the Party Animals. Firefighters need 2 more to equalize the frame. Peanut, my goodness, thought that one was off the shoestrings. A great frame job there from Ronnie. Rounding out to Dustin Baber, his first plate appearance, way outside. It's a 2-1 count. Any way to get on base would do the job. Again outside, make it 3-1. Ball 4 sprint would bring the Firefighters within a run of tying the inning up. Peanut swinging on 3-1. Slow roller. Baber with the glove. Oh my goodness. Not a trick play, but the Firefighters now down 3-2 in the inning. That's a great play from Baber. Peanut flying down the line. Dalton Cornett can tie it with 1 swing. Dalton! Jake Skoll chasing. Won't get there. High off the wall, DC3 standing up with a double. And now the Firefighters will send Lamar Sparks to the dish, a chance to either tie or win the inning for the powerful young man out of Katy, Texas. You just heard him on the Banana Ball backstage question of the game. He can give a huge answer right here for the Firefighters. Stares at 1 outside, 2-0. A ball 4 sprint ties the inning up. Lamar doesn't want to get the free pass, though. He wants to swing. He won't have to there. 3-0 count. Lamar on a 3-0 count. Told you he wanted to swing. Windmill for DC3. Throw home. He's safe. RBI single for the rookie. And we are all even in the inning. A gutsy send from Drew Yanesta coaching third. But it's a good one. Bronny behind the dish. That was a great job to get back to it. But DC3 clearly in time. And now Eric Jones Jr. represents the swing that can win the inning. Lamar Sparks at first. He can fly. And if a ball 4 sprint is issued, Lamar's going to be gunning. Imperative for Keiss to find the zone. Maybe not too much, though, with this guy at the plate. Again, 2 home runs night 1. A ball 4 sprint tonight. EJ content to let that one find something. This is as good of a power hitter as we have found here in Banana Ball. 4th place all time in home runs. 3-1 count. A check on Lamar. An inning that is working on its 7th minute. EJ, chopper, Ballard, bounce pass to second just in time. That will be a trick play, and the side is retired, but the Firefighters do a heck of a job to wrestle a point away from the Party Animals. We send it down to the field for fun.
Person ever come from Montana is, say it with me, Hannah Montana. Yep, that's right. So we decided to honor her tonight with a little Hannah Montana karaoke, and you, the fans in Billings, are going to determine the winner. First up, we have Jacinta. Dispatch, hit it.
I might even be a rock star. I might even be a rock star.
Not bad, not bad. Great job, Jacinta. Stand right on over here. Up next, contestant number 2, Peyton. Another Party Animals fan. Let's see what she's got. Dispatch, take it away.
If I'm not doing too well, why be so hard on myself? Nobody's perfect. I'm blaming and working again and again just to get it right. Nobody's perfect. You live and you learn it. And if I mess it up sometimes, nobody's perfect.
Great job, Peyton. Stand right on over here. And last but certainly not least, all right, well, we have Jay. All right, Jay, let's see what you got.
In some ways, you're just like all your friends, but on stage, you're a star. You get the best of both worlds. You take a song, and you rock at the show. You take the best of both worlds, mix it all up, and you've got the best of both worlds.
All right, Billings, you are going to determine the winner of the Hannah Montana karaoke contest. Do you think the winner is Jacinta? Do you think the winner is Peyton? Or do you think the winner is Jay? Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Hannah Montana karaoke contest, Jay!
Chad, I can't lie to you.
Batting for the Party.
I don't think the winner of this contest knew the Hannah Montana lyrics. I don't think that was fair. Lamar Sparks, what's your favorite Hannah Montana song?
Actually, it's not a Hannah Montana song. It's a Miley Cyrus song called... Y'all get me okay?
Slightly.
Okay, I said the... Miley Cyrus.
There it is, Miley Cyrus. Yep, I heard that.
Miley Cyrus, that's the one.
Somebody has popped the fan challenge. I think that might have been by accident.
Yeah, they think the foul ball off the thing was...
Well, could they have popped that earlier when a fan did catch a foul ball?
I have no clue. I don't know what they're talking about.
All right, well, they're not honoring it right now, so that fan challenge is still with use.
It is.
There's a lot of stuff going on right now. Lamar just broke up the Party Animals party with a single to tie the inning up. Just things that Lamar seems to do this year. You have a special connection with the state of Montana after your time with the Orioles was wrapped up. It's been dumb.
That was gross.
Break out the sprinkler system.
I miss this guy. Back playing again.
Dude, I did too. You ended your time with the Baltimore Orioles and you come to Missoula, Montana, part of the Pioneer League, .399 average, 18 home runs. But more importantly, you found who Lamar Sparks was again. How much full circle does this feel coming back here?
I mean, this is great. Like finding again, and you know, I went through some ups and downs. Definitely lost some confidence. It's really hard, you know, when having an injury that really messes with your mental, aka hit in the face.
Yeah.
You know, so that got in my mental for a little bit of getting hit, and you know, I came to Missoula, and I was still a little worried in the beginning about standing on righty curveballs and stuff like that. I think that started at me, you know, it made me struggle a little bit, and finally got into rhythm, got into flow, and took off, man. And then ever since then, I've just been going.
has absolutely been going. Michael Schlacht was the coach of that Missoula team.
By the way, what a guy. Michael Schlacht, man. I don't know if you guys know who that is or heard of him. That is the man right there.
By the way, that same dude was a coach of the Fargo Moorhead Redhawks, another team you played for.
He was also a coach in the Brewers organization, a pitching coach.
I mean, the dude just, everywhere you go, he seems to go.
Yeah.
Lamar, I think we're about to see something fun here. Let's watch Bronson ball home together.
Sounds good. He's got the flash and stuff on up.
Rhinestones, 100%.
He's killing it so far.
So it's been done, by the way.
Yep. Hey, fellas.
What fellas you talking to,
My
Lamar?
prediction right here is get me a ball and I'm gonna barehand.
You're gonna barehand it?
Yep. If it's not too hard, I'm gonna barehand it.
All right. We have battled single issue to get a prediction from Lamar Sparks.
It's kind of tough to see. I will say that. It's tough to see.
You know what? It's never tough talking to you, no matter how tough the single might be. You think it's tough to hit in one of these tuxedo jackets?
Definitely so. And here comes right here. I guarantee it. Watch this.
0-2.
Strike 3. Woo! That was there.
You and me both thought.
Yep.
Ben Dumb on pitch number 47 right here.
There it is. Strike
Break
3.
out the sword. Back to back to back strikeouts for Ben Dumb. Lamar, you're an absolute treasure. Thank you so much for doing this, my friend. Welcome back to Montana.
Thank you guys for having me, and I love being back in Montana.
We love listening to Lamar Sparks talk. I love watching him hit even more.
Hey, you want to say anything while I'm on? Helton, you want to say anything?
Brett Helton not getting a word in.
No, he didn't care.
We sent down Navy heroes.
This evening are 8 distinguished members of Navy Medicine and the United States Navy, representing leadership, service, and communities across the fleet. We are honored to welcome Rear Admiral Matthew Case, Acting Surgeon General of the United States Navy, Captain Aaron Beatty, Commanding Officer of the Navy Office of Community Outreach, Reserve Component, and Captain Mark Chance, Fleet Surgeon for U.S. 2nd Fleet. Also joining us tonight, Commander Brandy Gibson, Nurse Corps Recruitment and Retention Officer, Lieutenant Commander Lorna Brown, Officer in charge of the Naval Medical Administrative Unit Monterey, and Lieutenant Kwabena Darko Opuko. Rounding out tonight's group are Mass Communications 2nd Class Petty Officer Sasha Ambrose, Creative Director of the Bureau of Navy Medicine, and Master at Arms 2nd Class Petty Officer Amy Hubble, Security Watch Commander aboard the USS Harry S. Truman, and proud Columbus, Montana native. Fans, let's hear it for these members of the U.S. Navy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would all veterans and active duty military service members please rise? Fans, please join us in honoring the men and women who serve this great nation as we salute our hometown heroes of the night.
What an awesome moment here to honor the hometown and home state heroes from the Navy. We salute the great servicemen and women around this community of Billings, Montana. From our firefighters to our school teachers. An incredible moment right here. An incredible pitcher on the mound now. Brett Helton will come in maybe a touch earlier than Mike Vivacis wanted, but this is right in the sweet spot. He is now officially the long reliever. With the Greek god of MPI comes in trying to reverse the narrative against these firefighters. They're hitting .418 on him here this year. Just 3 appearances against the Fire and Flames. But the longtime party animal looking now to give the party animal some sort of momentum after the firefighters in the bottom of the 3rd took a 3-0 deficit and turned it into a tied inning. That person has face paint, and a lot of them. That is Chase Acuff. He's awesome. I don't like him this weekend, but I like him every other time. Logan Lacey with a smooch to the bat, and off we go. If there's one thing you feel Brett Helton understands now more than ever is that every firefighter batter has the ability to take him deep. That is not deep, but that'll do the job. Logan Lacey slicing one into center field for a base knock. Beautiful stuff. And just like that, Firefighters with a leadoff runner. Tyner Hughes. He's a guy who's hit home runs against party animals. One in the Lehigh Valley, one in Salt Lake City, one here in Billings. Boy, he wanted that curveball extra much. This one a little late. Got himself on via ball four sprint earlier in the night as Bronson Ballholm, who was shirtless. We rejoice here in Banana Ball for those kinds of things. Wrestles that one out of the ground. Logan Lacey watches it first. Helton returning to Utah last weekend. You might see that Utah Utes logo shaved into his chest. Great frame job there from Bronny, but it wouldn't do the job. Ball four sprint is not what Helton wants to do to start this game off. He will get it to a full count and give himself a chance. Firefighters would love more than anything than to get a second point on the board right here. They were so dominant night one as he checks back over at Logan Lacey. The offense scoring 11 runs, putting up 14 hits. They were exactly how they have been since the break as Tiny chops one by Ballard, but foul. Last night, not nearly the same Firefighter offense we've come to know and love since we arrived at the friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Bo the Beaver is on the batter's eye. How did he get up there? These are things I just stop asking questions of anymore. As Hughes to God. Bronny, Ballard, chasing. Nobody can get to it. Sean Fluke hit it right next to him. You can see a shocked look on his face. We'll try it again. Tiny, an unbelievable 345 batting average in his first season of Banana Ball. Met his grandfather last night. Got a heck of a grandson here. That one, Ouchtown. Oh no, oh no. Bronny putting the thumbs up. I really hope that didn't hit him in the ball, Holmes. Might have just hit him on the quad. Either way, that is Ouchtown. Wipe the tears away from my eyes. I can empathize with Bronson on that one. Tyner, ball four sprint. And the ball got away. If Lacey gets on his horse, he's scoring. This is a walk-off ball four sprint. Tyner Hughes back-to-back 3 trips to the bases. This time it represents a second point. Logan Lacey on his horse from first all the way around, and we are about to get a little baseball roulette. Oh goodness, get out of the replay because you want to see this. Oh no. Lacey spiked it into the ground. He spiked it into the ground. So we could have stayed in replay. Lacey would not have liked if he saw that. Brett Helton's night not off to the best start. Firefighters off to a great start. They're up 2-0. Here's Kaz Egan.
It's now time for a Banana Ball tradition, so I need everybody on your feet. That's right, everybody stand up, get on those feet, put your hands in the air, because right now it's time for a little Hey Baby! You better be clapping those hands. Wave those arms. You look great, Billings. Keep clapping those hands.
When I saw you walking down the street, I thought that's the kind of girl I like to meet. She's so pretty, looks just fine. I'm gonna make her mine.
Wave those arms.
Chief!
One more time.
Get it! Oh, no more Chief. That makes me sad.
Billings, give yourselves a big round of applause.
He was about to catch a frisbee. The small child has been greeted, saluted. People on a scissor lift watching this game. People will do anything to get their eyes on Banana Ball. Folks, your eyes do not deceive you. That is the pitching coach of the Firefighters, Corey Pye. He is in to throw for one reason and one reason only. He is about to face off against someone very special. Last year, 2/3 innings pitched, a 13.5 ERA. But he did get this man out in Norfolk, Virginia.
Fans,
he also
now
faced them
coming
in
to the
Grand
plate
Rapids.
for the Party Animals. He is the head coach of the Party Animals, Mike Vava Vivaces.
It was Mike Vivaces who got the better of him in Grand Rapids last year. Wipe it out. So it's the short shorts of Corey Pye against the dance moves of Mike Vivaces. God, this is what this sport is all about. A moment in time. Vava last year had 52 plate appearances, 11 hits. Pye, all right. So now I'm allowed to be a little bit harsher on this because Pye has been talking a lot of junk, and for good reason. He's got good stuff in his trunk. Foul off. I would suspect he's going mainly fastball. Might work in the Pye pitch. Did he just stepped out of the batter's box. I know, I'm just trying to fight for my coach. I know safe harbor rule and everything. Oh, yes. Oh, he dotted it. No! Oh, that was such a good pitch. It's 2-1. Dang it. Pye still plenty of room to play with. Spiked it. Vava thinking. It hangs in the grass. 3-1. Coach Pye now his back against the wall. Can he find his stuff? 3-1 count. Reputation and pride on the line. He fouled him off. And folks, the greatest payoff pitch in the history of Banana Ball is coming up. 3-2, Vava versus Pye. Fouled up, fans have a chance. They didn't get it, and the guy had a glove. Dang it. Look at this, look how close this was. That's a big glove. 2 big gloves. Payoff again. Chopper. Peanut, no! It's an error.
That's not weird, like, why
The defense did not back up Coach Pye. He induced light contact. Caden Green gave it everything he had there. He's gonna get an earful from Coach Pye. As Christian Neerman now comes in. We take a peek at what Ben Dum just did in the last inning. Got Bobo looking, got Jake Skull swinging, and then struck out the side in the bottom or top of the 4th inning, excuse me. 5 strikeouts in just 2 innings worked for Ben Dum and did not surrender a point. In fact, actually earned one for the Firefighters as Reese Hampton sends one to the sky. Dearman catching a bat. Noah Bridges catching a tip drill. Make it a quartet of trick plays for the Fire and Flames. Their first one since the second inning, second for Noah. So far, defending the equalizer point valiantly. Christian Dearman is now in. If he can work a double play here, this would be mighty confident boosting for that young man out of Pembroke Pines, Florida. He goes up against the top of the order. A tough one to be inserted into. That's where he finds himself. Vava for like 6 seconds thought about going. Two-two count. Mr. Electric. Cosgrove, swing and miss. Tried to hold it up, couldn't do it. Christian Dearman. Big time stuff for the Florida native. And now he goes up against the man who wears X, Jake Skoll. Man, huge shot here for Christian Dearman. Only 3 innings of work this season officially in the books, 9 appearances. He induced a trick play at Wrigley Field. 8 minutes, 47 seconds MPI. Man, this could be critical. That slippery lizard, man, that one looked good. But not getting the help. Again, Trey Hudson, the one calling balls and strikes behind the dish. That one he does get. Mike Vivacus led this one off in the inning with an E6. Corey Pye very upset. Skoll, no. Skoll. Lamar, do you have it this time? He predicted it earlier. Tip drill, wasn't the bare hand, he said, but how about that for Christian Dearman? Comes in, that's 2 minutes and 38 seconds for Mr. Electric. That's a second trick play in the column for Lamar Sparks. And the Firefighters have a chance to go up 3 points to none as we are about ready to hear from the Fire line. Give us the beats, the fire, and all the things that happen with drums and music and things of that nature.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the field, the Fire line.
All units, there's a situation. All plate, all units. Fire line, all plate.
Give it up one more time for the Fire line.
Drums, they've never been played harder in the state of Montana. I've just watched Corey Pye and Mike Vivacus share a deep and longing embrace after a battle for the ages that resulted in light contact. A tough play for Young Nut, but who will probably argue should have made the play for his coach. So it does not go necessarily as a win for either guy, I would say. Vava technically 0 for 1. Oh man, I've just been given a huge update. Blake O'Hare, our official scorekeeper out of Colorado, has ruled that a hit. Wow. I've been crossed. I've been double crossed. I looked at him and said error. He pointed up with a thumbs up, and now he says hit. So now it does officially go down as a loss for Corey Pye, who I'm sure will be in the phone of Blake O'Hare tomorrow. Oh my goodness, now I gotta change my scorebook. 45 minutes left to go here in this beautiful contest as Armando Becerra swinging and missing. I think it's strike 2. Mondo over the head of Jason Swan for a base knock. The former party animal does some damage to lead off the bottom of the 5th. There will be no need to argue that one. That is a surefire single. So Armando, who had the most confusing score line in his first plate appearance, a walk-off fielder's choice, error 1, so he doesn't get an RBI for it. Now officially in the books with a single. Mason, low swinging. You know what? I'm kind of glad Peanut doesn't have that on his ledger now, because it would have been a tough throw. It absolutely would have been a tough throw. And a tough spot here for Mason Maxwell. 0-2 hole. Reached on a trick play, missed his first plate appearance. And stay alive right here. Big man out of New Jersey. 289 average this year, 363 OBP, 43 hits. It's been a phenomenal 11th round pick for the Fire and Flames. Swings and misses though right there for strike 3. The man who changed the game here with his first plate appearance was South Trimble, an RBI double his first time up. Brett Helton coming in the bottom of the 4th, surrenders a point on a ball force sprint to Tyner Hughes that got Logan Lacey from first all the way home. Southie stares at one inside. Mondo's got great speed at first base. Do they dare try stealing him? Again, remember, recovering from a toe injury. In fact, the largest toe. Shout out Brett Loftus. South thought about it. Instead, it's a strike. Ball force sprint would get Armando right out of the gates. South! Deep left field! Chasing Bobo back! South Trimble! His first home run in Banana Ball is a walk-off 2-run shot! The Magic Man makes that one disappear. Welcome to the yard card. Rex Castillo, talk to my friend Smoke.
Second as he celebrates, Smoke right here. The Magic Man makes that ball disappear for your first Banana Ball home run. How good does that feel?
It feels amazing. I'll tell you what, it's about time. It was like 784 days without a home run. But we got one.
You see the relief. You see the relief right here. But this team has completely turned around their attitude when it comes to being beat 2 games, 2 days in a row. What's different about the sideline?
Yeah, no, we're just locked in. You know, we're doing the things we can control. Our attitude and our effort. Party Animals are a great team. It's always good playing against them. But we got the energy and we got the momentum right now. Let's keep going. I'm sorry.
It's the poetry of all this. Look how calm he is. What a historic night, but Magic Man, Magic City, a magical moment. Thank you so much, Sal. Zach, back to you.
That brought a smile to my face. South Trimble in the Magic City sends a magical shot. Oh my goodness. And by the way, next time, Rex Castillo, make sure he gets a little less humble. He can brag about himself way more than that. Put a 2 up and 2 down in the chat for the Virginia Beach native, South Trimble, and put up a thumbs up and swivel your hips at home for Brian Trepanier. The Columbus, Georgia native is surrounded by his teammates from the Firefighters that can only mean one thing. Something fun is about to happen. What might it be? Well, why don't we take a peek downstairs and we can find out ourselves as Brian Trepanier walks to first base. What might be at stake here? Is there anybody else you could love to heaven more than that beautiful smiling face of Brian Trepanier? He's known to us here in Banana Ball as BK. His father back in Columbus, Georgia, is the district regional operator of about 6 Burger Kings. So guess what? As a woman watches with absolute joy. Now BK, known as BK, gets himself a walk-up, a dandy little bit of fun, and now he goes up against rookie TJ Reeves. The party animals, like they did night 1, find themselves in a bit of a hole, down 3. And the trick play battle right now is dominantly in the favor of the Firefighters. And by dominantly, 5-2. It is all there for the gentleman wearing the black and pink. BK outside on the first 2. Revo, an RBI single in his last trip up. Brian, big, deep breath of air. What in the world? Trey Hudson says ball 4 sprint. Okay. You don't ever see BK react like that. Kaz Egan is flummoxed by what he just saw too. Usually I try to leave the discretion up to the umpires. They're the one that see it best. I would love to see a replay there because that one looked like it was middle. But either way, it's a 4-pitch ball 4 sprint issued by Brian Trepanier. That's 5 straight that have not been called a strike. Jason Swan comes in. Swanee, big swing and miss. Somebody is out in center field. I can't tell, I don't know who that is. They're dressed up as what I can only describe as moss. Swan, big swing and miss. Excuse me, foul tip, make it strike 2. Might we see the hips move and shuffle? We don't. That one fouled off. Who is that? We've been told that Mark Smith is dressed up as a plant. Did he go? No, he didn't. Mark Smith is playing with the feet of Noah Bridges. This should be considered cheating. Now he's run away. Swanee! Deep left field. Is it deep enough? No, sir. Lamar back at the track. That is a 340-foot flyout. Swan tossed the bat. Thought he might have had himself something there. Instead, it's a little too high, and out 1 is finally recorded. There he is. Yeah, like algae? Is that what he is? Mark Smith, the legend of the Party Animals, continues to grow. Chase Acuff jumps out of the way with a nice slider. BK will mainly go for a fastball, curve, that slider you just saw on a changeup. Every now and then when he wants to surprise you for your birthday, he'll put up a knuckleball. That one, nothing knuckle about that one, all heat. BK, by the way, dressed to the nines yesterday, and we are dressed to the nines here for all of you who have just joined us from St. Louis, Missouri. Fans trying to track that one down, did not get there. Just watched the Bananas Coconuts once again in a thriller. Now you're seeing the Firefighters trying to respond to drop in the first two games here in Billings, Montana. They're up 3-0. Acuff won't offer at the high cheese. That's something that we've seen throughout Banana Ball. Hitters love to see a high fastball. But Chase Acuff is no regular hitter. He's really good, as most of the other regular hitters are. That time, did he? No. Drops the bat. Full count. And welcome you all who just watched from Busch Stadium. Welcome inside Dealer Park here in Billings, Montana. I'm the voice of the Firefighters, Zach Staten. We're joined by Rex Castillo on the sidelines. That one is a ball four sprint. Second one earned by Chase Acuff tonight. TJ is over at third. Acuff will stop at first. Firefighters are not going to play too much with fire here. Some action in the bullpen. Javon Ray is getting loose. Might we see Austin Temple as well. Mark Smith is tripped. He is dressed up, again, for those of you just joining us from the Show Me State, he is dressed up in what I can only describe as bacteria, algae, moss. Right now, BK would like to find some stuff that would sting some moss off a tree. Don't know at all what that means. Maybe trying to think of a strike zone. Checking back over. Chase Acuff, not a threat there. Firefighters have scored via an error. Then a walk-off ball for sprint. Toss back down. TJ just got back in the nick of time. And then South Trimble ended the fifth inning with his first Banana Ball home run. Woo, that was close. It's a great throw from Zachary Bridges behind the dish. BK way too high. He's got to find the zone now. 3-0 count. For the Party Animals, where have we heard this story before? Take a look at that clock. We're at about 33 minutes left to go. Runner going. Strike. Peanut didn't go. Whoa! Acuff went around. He thought it was a ball four sprint. They tag him out. A base running error has scored the Firefighters a second out without giving up a run. Acuff took off thinking that a ball four sprint had been called. He easily went like he was stealing, rounded second, and instead it's a strike, and TJ Reeves didn't go. Peanut, that was a great spot by him. Johnny on the spot gets right back up and races to chase down Acuff and tag him out. Tender to the fans. And what started as a 3-0 count with runners on the corners is now a full count with two away, and only TJ Reeves at third. Oh my goodness. Tough base running error there. Huge payoff pitch. Popped up. Lacey, Lamar, he calls it off. They get out of trouble. How about that from Brian Trepanier? Gets a little help from the Party Animals, and a fly out to Lamar Sparks, and the Firefighters have gotten themselves out of trouble. Here is our Firefighter of the night.
Field, our Firefighter of the night, Battalion Chief Jason Lyon. As a firefighter and a paramedic, Jason has impacted many patients' lives and has received 2 Red Cross awards for life-saving efforts. Chief Lyon is passionate about fire department special operations, including technical rescue, hazardous materials, and rescue task force operations. Chief Lyon is retiring at the end of the month after proudly serving your community at the Billings Fire Department for 25 years. Fans, please join us in celebrating our firefighter of the night, Battalion Chief Jason Lyon.
Jason Lyon, 25 years. In the Billings Fire Department, Battalion Chief, impacted so many patients' lives, received 2 Red Cross Awards for life-saving efforts. Chief Lyon's passionate about the fire department, special operations, including technical rescue, hazardous materials, rescue task force operations. So salute to Battalion Chief Lyon and all of our great firefighters around the country and here in Billings. And a salute to the rookie sensation out of Florida, Eckerd College product, Mikey Ballard. You are seeing him on your screens, throwing the ball with a slight smile on his face. That can only mean one thing. He has slapped the microphone to his chest and some earbuds into his ear. It means he's on the mic. Welcome to it, Mikey Ballard.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
No, thank you, man. Thank you for doing this. You have had an unbelievable rookie year. I know you've been asked this a million times, but how much fun has Banana been to be a part of here in 2026?
Oh my God, it's been a blast. You know, it's like I always describe it as a dream that you never knew you had. You know, it's something that's indescribable. So I'm having the time of my life, though.
Noah Bridges is indescribable to me for more reasons than one. You had the previous connection out of Eckerd College. Oh, you might have something there. Do you? Almost saw a fan called foul ball with your own 2 eyeballs.
Almost.
You had the Eckerd College connection with Coach Vava, and of course Chase Acuff.
Yeah.
How much did that help your transition here into the Party Animals and what this team expects and requires?
Yeah, it helped a bunch. I mean, I always worked out in the summers when Chase was off from this, and you know, he would always talk about it, and I was at Louisiana Tech still and did a little bit of indie ball, and you know, I always heard him talk about it, so I kind of knew what I was getting myself into. And then having that Eckerd connection with Vava was just such an easy transition for me and him, an automatic connection, no real like awkward stage with a coach or anything like that. It was just, you know, I slid right into a perfect system, knew how to play. These guys showed me the way, so you know, I'm most appreciative to those guys.
So which one teaches you the trick play first, Chase or Vava?
It was Chase.
Did he actually teach you your first trick play?
I mean, I was always kind of doing between the leg stuff, you know, my whole career. You know, out there messing around. Actually, a name that pops into my head was from my high school, Brendan Rogers. He was like first described.
Okay.
Did the double play between the legs, and I kind of first saw it there. So, you know, I always did it, but, you know, the real hard stuff, the real tricky stuff is chosen.
Yeah, he does some things with the glove you don't see every day on the bases.
Oh, yeah.
So you've now been the Party Animals almost a full year. You've got about 10 games left to go in the season. Stare high at one from Brett Helton, make a 3-1 count. Who is the wildest teammate here on the Party Animals?
Definitely the guy on the bump right now.
I knew you would say it.
That guy doesn't sleep. He's got one mode, and we all love him for it.
Wait, you said he doesn't sleep?
Oh, he doesn't sleep.
Right over the head of Mikey Ballard, a base snot for Young Nut.
Nah, this guy doesn't get any rest. He's on go mode 24/7.
I want to hear a wild story about Brett Helton that kind of opened your eyes of like, okay, this is a different kind of dude.
Yeah. It's not so much a story. It's just kind of the energy he brings when you're around him. You know, I guess a good quote from him is, he says it every night, who wants to go take over the world with me? And whatever that means, he's got his own meaning for it, and that's the only way I could really describe him.
I love that. Who wants to go take over the world with me? Dalton Cornett, can a fan take over the world here?
Yeah.
No. By the way, where does Mark Smith rank on the Wild teammates? Because he's currently dressed as bacteria along the netting.
Mark Smith is up there. He might be top 3 for sure.
Like, he's sneaking into the firefighter. Sydney Neighbors, our trainer, is in shock at what she just saw for a second. He is dressed as algae, running around this ballpark.
What is that? Is that a ghillie suit or algae? Is that what it's called?
It's I don't know. I called it algae, ghillie suit if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
Moss, whatever you want to call it. It's a 2-2 count. That's pretty easy to call here for Brett Helton. Against Dalton Cornett, another former Party Animal.
Yeah, we've had a bunch of guys. You know, it's always cool hearing the stories about the other guys that have been through here.
Yeah. So for those who have not heard it before, there he is on your screens. Mark Smith laying down, full-throated. The number 407, is not a normal number.
No, it's not.
That's come to be known from the Party Animals. Obviously, 777s for Garrett Delano, X for Jake Skoll, now 407. Why 407?
So 407 is actually the area code for Orlando, where I'm from. You know, and I just wanted to do something different. Uh-oh.
That might be something different too. Dalton Cornett will watch it fly.
Ay, ay, ay. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all.
Mikey Ballard appreciates you. We will talk to you again real soon. Tremendous stuff from Mikey Ballard and tremendous stuff from Dalton Cornett. Another homer makes it 4-0 Firefighters, who have responded to heartbreak with an absolute masterclass here on Saturday. DC3 said, where's the power? He's woken it up 2 weeks in a row. Rex Castillo, you want to chat with him?
DC3 getting all the congratulations. What a massive statement you guys are making tonight. How are you guys this hot at the plate right now?
I mean, we've just been feeling good for a while, so everything's clicking, and we're going to continue that.
Hey, hottest team in sports right now, and I don't think we can stop them. Zach, back to you.
With his parents, Scott and Kim, in the crowd, too. They get to see him launch one into the stars. Watch that Firefighter bench behind him. They all know it. Jake Skoll has no chance and no choice. Just has to watch it hit that fire drill live stage. And Dalton Cornett, after he told me last weekend, man, I ain't got my power stuff this year. I don't know what I'm doing. Back-to-back weekends with home runs. He spoke it into existence. Bo the Beaver has no shirt, and we have a new pitcher. As the fans are caterwauling for t-shirts, and I am caterwauling for my good friend Javon Ray. Night one. Comes in, has a great 6th inning. Not so nice on the 7th. 7 runs come up against him. But this young man out of Douglasville, Georgia, has tremendous stuff. 5-pitch mix. And when he's effective, man, he is hard to hit. A curveball that represents a hammer. A fastball that can really make guys swing and miss. The Firefighters lead it by 4. Now the question is, can they finish the job? They led by 3 points coming into the 7th inning on Thursday night. And then they gave up 11 runs in the frame. And the guy we just talked to is Mikey Ballard. I wonder if he can still hear me. I don't think he can. If he could, that'd be awesome. I think the mic's off him. It is. Darn it. I always love hearing that when somebody accidentally leaves the mic on for the AB. So here comes Javon. 23 minutes on the clock, by the way. Party Animals would love a short inning. Equalizer point right now still sits in the favor of the Firefighters. Remember, the rule of the equalizer point, if the visiting team has more trick plays going into the final inning, they'd get an extra point. Tyner Hughes, what you say? Tip drill. EJ, oh, it dropped off his backside. That's a trick play missed to get Mikey Ballard to second. And that's the price you pay for trying to go for things. We've seen it now, 3 trick plays missed by both teams. The second on the Firefighters. EJ, such a sure-handed glove, going back to first base. We'll have to hope they can get Javon out of that one. If Ballard comes home, that run is unearned. Been a lot of unearned runs tonight because of the mistakes in the field for both sides. This is where Javon, you just need him to settle down. So far, the Firefighters have surrendered 3 runs. Not one of them has been earned. And if they surrender a 4th, it will not be earned. Two-one. Big swing there from Bronson Ballholm. Count evens up. Even, now full. This is where you want to see Javon work a little bit further up in the zone. Bronny fouls that one off himself. And we'll do this dance again. Firefighters, plenty of wiggle room to play with. They have already equalized an inning where the Party Animals put up 3. As you take a peek at that one, fouling off Bronson Ballholm. They got to try to do some damage control here. Ronnie right back. Javon can't get it. Tyner, it goes off his glove. Another error. Again, this field has the tall grass. It's making balls really tough to read. But you see the look of frustration on Tyner. That's one he thinks he should have. The Firefighters are not helping their pitching here in this frame. Runner going. Bridges throwing. Tyner runs up, wasn't going to get Mark Smith. So now both runners in scoring position and nobody away. Firefighters just worked out of trouble in the last inning for BK. They need it again here. We've seen 4 errors against the Firefighters tonight, and now it's going to hurt them. Bobo slicing through the hole. 1 run is in. Smith will stop at third. Bobo on with an RBI single. So a 4th unearned run will score in the form of Mikey Ballard. And this is what Val Perez has talked about with her team. Finish the job. Don't take yourself out of it. And the Firefighters are really going to need it here. They have got to help Javon Ray out. He has induced enough contact to get 3 outs already. Check back over. Mark Smith tested, then goes back. Hampton, right to south. Mark will go. Firefighters will allow the run to score, don't even test it. So it's a sacrifice fly for Reeser. Here comes Andy Cosgrove. Now for the Firefighters, you want to get a double play or something quick. Get the party animals out of this. Action for both sides. Dylan Porter and Nate Tellier are warming up for the party animals. Dakota McFadden and Austin Temple are down in the Firefighters pen. It's D-Mac that's warming up. You wonder if they use him potentially in short relief here for Javon, with Austin Temple coming in the 8th inning. 2 runs is not too deep of a hole for this Firefighter offense to dig out of. Runner going. Slips out of the glove of Zachary Bridges. Javon is asking where it missed. It is a 3-1 count. And the party animals, look, you don't want to make too much mention of the clock. There are 18 minutes and we are only in the top of the 7th. You want to work quickly here. Ball 4 sprints. It'll be an RBI ball 4 sprint. The second free trip to the bases for for Andy Cosgrove. Corey Pye has walked down to the bullpen, has stood Austin Temple up. 3 runs have come in. Javon, it's been a tough one for him here tonight. A couple of mistakes in the field have not helped him. So far, the party animals have scored. There goes my microphone. Party animals have scored 6 runs. 6 of them are unearned. At this point, there should be 3 outs, and there aren't. So none of these runs are earned. It's a tough spot for Javon Ray to be in. Trying everything he can to get Jake Skoll to swing and miss. We've seen the Firefighters work out of trouble with 3 runs on the board on the opposite side. But this feels a little reminiscent of what happened on Thursday night. Javon trying to get one called. You wonder how quick the trigger is here if Austin Temple's ready to go. Runner going. Skoll, swing and miss. Will not be a strike him out, throw him out. But it is a second out, much needed for Javon. Dakota McFadden was warming up in the bullpen, now has come back down. No glove in sight. If they are going to put him in, it's going to be in a hitting situation, likely not pitching. A lot of party animals down in the bullpen. Peter Holden has his glove on. Potentially there, TJ Reeves, big swing and miss, make it 0-2. Nate Tellier's thrown, Dylan Porter is throwing. Holden is standing up like he is going to go in quickly. You wonder if they do bring the hero of last night in. Reeves won't go. He is 1 for 2 on the night. The ball four sprint, his last plate appearance, an RBI single in his second one. High into the sky. Perfect chance for a trick play to pad your trick play lead, but Lamar does the smart thing and brings it in the old-fashioned way. An F7 ends a nightmare of an inning for the Firefighters defense. 3 unearned runs again come in for the party animals. And now it is Dylan Porter who is coming in for the black and pink. We'll take a peek at him in just a few moments. Want to remind you, the Banana Bowl is coming up October 10th. You can watch it on Disney Plus and the Disney YouTube channel.
Most people
for
see a
free
ballpark.
there.
We see a theater. For us, it's not a game. It's a show. Every at-bat creates suspense. Every trick play is an illusion. Every player is a performer, and every fan plays a part. Because great shows aren't built from one big moment. They're built from a lot of little ones. Thousands of strangers become one audience, united by joy. That's always been our dream, to build the greatest show in sports. From small towns to the biggest stadiums in America, we've been reminded that we're all looking for the same thing. A reason to cheer, a reason to smile, a reason to come together.
Banana Bowl coming up, Washington, D.C., October 10th. You can still get your tickets on the lottery list at bananaball.com. That ends tomorrow, 11:55 Eastern Standard Time, 11:55 p.m., I should say. Again, bananaball.com. We'll see you in Washington, D.C. at Nationals Park on October 10th. For the Firefighters now, in the middle of a world's fastest inning, they need 3 runs to negate the point, 4 to win the inning. The party animals need a quick one. Lamar, fans, do you got something? Way high up. We saw Porter come in last night. He struggled, but got 3 outs. Party Animals led 5-0 at the top of the frame. Going to the bottom of it, Firefighters get 2 points as that one is fouled off again. And had a chance to tie it up with Eric Jones Jr. He hit one a mile into shortstop territory. Chase Acuff sliding to a knee and throwing him out at first on a great play. That's the only way EJ could get gotten out here. As Lamar swing and miss. That's a much better start for Porter. So it's now EJ who comes up. He is on a 13-game hit streak. Ball four sprint, his first plate appearance. Grounded out to third, his second time up. We've told you about his numbers. It's coming back from break. 458 average, 500 OBP, 750 slugging percentage. He is hitting everything he sees. It's a 1-1 count. 18 RBI in the last month. Eric Jones Jr. See you later. 3 home runs on the weekend for EJ. Move him up into a tie for third all-time with Reese Hampton. 35 in his career. Gives the pump and a chop. Make it 14 straight games with a hit for number 4. And the Firefighters have bitten into this 3-run lead. Anytime you see that wonderful man out of Charlotte, North Carolina stare like that, you don't gotta question it. It's a goner. Now it's Lacey who steps up. He wanted the home run swing right there. Chopper. The longer this inning goes, the more the party animals are going to have to treat the top of the 8th like this is the final inning. Firefighters have been dominant all night long. 6 runs scored from the party animals, and not a single one of them are earned. Firefighters have scored in every inning since the first. They won the 2nd, the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th. 10 runs on the night. Return to form for this offense. Lacey fouls it right back to us. High up, Lacey out of the way. He reaches, the tying run in the inning is coming to the plate, and more importantly for the Firefighters, they make that 8th inning almost certainly the last one. Right to Mikey Ballard, behind the back, important, and a double trick play! Huge! That makes it 5-4 in the trick play column. If the 8th inning is the last one, the party animals need 6 here to make it work. Baber through the legs, over to Swan. We are tied in the trick play column, and the party animals are on the board. 3 in the frame. Almost certainly gonna go quickly here. We are now 5 for 5 on trick plays. Firefighters have had every opportunity to gain a few more. A bunch of strikeouts have hurt that time. The party animals responding there in the 7th inning. 3 trick plays to make this a 5-5 game. Remember, equalizer point. If the away team has more trick plays than the home team entering that final inning, they get a point. Home team has more trick plays, that extra point is denied. And right now, the party animals, an interesting situation they find themselves in. Do you treat this like the final inning? There are 8 minutes to go on this clock. Austin Temple is the pitcher. He will almost certainly be trying to go as fast as humanly possible to give the Firefighters a chance to make it to the 9th. What do the party animals do? How much do you want to get to the 9th? It's a 4-1 game in favor of the Firefighters. Temp started the year out as a starter. Moved to the bullpen around the time the Firefighters played in Fargo, North Dakota. He comes in, gets a huge showdown, shutdown, and a victory after striking out JBJ. Then he goes to Iowa City the very next game. They go to 3 rounds of showdowns. He strikes out Dan Oberst to win the game for the Firefighters. All of a sudden, they have a showdown specialist. Swan, swing and miss. He sorted at it. It is a rare feat to get Jason Swan to swing and miss for a strikeout twice in a game. Temple dotting. A-cuff bouncer over the glove of Lacey. That'll be ruled a single. Tough bounce.
Let's go, baby.
A-cuff's first base knock of the night. Tender, hero of night one, has a chance to extend this thing out. Party Animals finally got a point in the top of the 7th inning. 3 runs to 1 to win that inning. The clock is ticking down to less than 6 minutes. What is the Party Animal strategy? They're the ones that need this to go all night. Firefighters command this game. Again, they have dominated, scoring in 6 straight frames, winning 4 of them. Tender, Lacey, over to second, over to first, not in time. So the runner is out at second. It's a fielder's choice. And it will bring up Mikey Ballard, who started the rally in the last frame, a fan challenge. And this is not the news the Party Animals wanted. The clock does not stop during a challenge. So now the crew will be tasked with going over, seeing if Tender was out. I want to take another peek at that one. Let's play it right here. Tender already saying he's safe. That's a quick ruling. I think he's safe. Call is confirmed. Runner safe. Firefighters not saved by the fans. Can't take the challenge home with you. Crew Chief Trey Hudson running over, making a quick ruling. There is now confetti trapped in the foul netting. 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Ballard, swing and miss. Party Animals are going to work fast in the bottom half of this inning. You don't want to work too fast to give the Firefighters a free point. Ballard, stung, Lamar twisting and he couldn't find it. Tender is racing home. He will get home. A run is scored. It is an RBI double for the rookie who has been tremendous tonight. But with a hit like that, Lamar, that was twisting and turning in the wind and just could not get a beat on it. As this inning goes longer, the Party Animals really need to figure out, are you scoring or are you trying to get out of the inning and go to the 9th? Firefighters do not want to go in to the 9th inning with anything less than a 2-point lead. A trick play would do them wonders too. 3 minutes officially to go. Remember, the equalizer point is awarded to the visiting team should they have more trick plays going into the final inning. If this does become the final inning, every run turns into a point. And that would not be enough right now for the Party Animals. The longer they turn this, though, the more they give themselves an opportunity. 2 out, 2 strikes, 2 balls. Ball home. It hit him. Austin Temple saying he leaned into it. Did he? Whether he has an argument or not, it might not matter. Bobo, nobody behind to catch it. 2 minutes to go. Bobo, can the fans give the Firefighters an out? No. 1 minute and 40 seconds remain on the clock. The Party Animals, as we speak, do not have enough runs for this to be the final inning. They've got to treat the 8th as though it's the last. Even on a world's fastest, it's not going to matter. Backwards K, Bobo strikes out looking. And we're going to have to see one of the fastest innings we've ever seen. Dalton Ponce. Party Animals essentially doing a pit stop to get Bronny dressed up as a catcher. Pont's almost certainly not going to have any warm-up pitches. I don't know if this is going to matter. You can see a look of almost reservation here. Unless something changes and we go fast, I believe the Firefighters are going to win this game 4-2. Again, every run turns into a point in the final frame. We have less than 60 seconds to go. We are at 45 seconds. Armando watching. Party Animals want swings. Firefighters, will they oblige? 30 seconds left. Mondo to the seats. Can anybody catch it and help? No. 20 seconds, folks. We're about to see a repeat of Boise State. Slapped into the air. Reese catches it, but that might just about do it. 5 seconds remain, and the Firefighters are going to win this game 4-2. The clock has expired. This is the final inning. It's 4-2. This game is over. The Firefighters have won. We saw this exact same scenario pop up at Boise State, where the Party Animals won in the bottom of the 8th inning, while the Texas Tailgaters were trying as hard as ever to get that to the 9th inning. They don't get it, and the Firefighters will salvage a much-needed split in Billings, Montana. They dominate, scoring in 6 straight frames to take the final game here in Big Sky Country. And now you can give them the fire.
I keep giving you the fire. I'm the heater, under my control. Here's the night that you've been waiting on. Fire, I'm the lighter, gotta make it hot. The stage is mine, I keep giving you the fire.
There's a lot of mixed emotions on the faces of the Fire and Flames right now. I'm the guy that wears the bunker gear. I love this team, I love this brand. I'm glad for the result. I'm happy we're 1 game back. I don't think anybody wanted it to end like this. This is the 3rd time over the last 2 weekends that these 2 teams have not made it the full 9 innings. But the Firefighters look much more like the team that swept in Salt Lake City. The bats were awake, they were aggressive, and they pushed the envelope. Billings, Montana, seeing the show they've always wanted to see, and the Firefighters getting the win they so badly wanted to get. They will go next weekend into South Dakota with an opportunity to really gain some momentum. A guy who gained momentum tonight is the Magic Man, a milestone moment with his first home run in Banana Ball. South Trimble, he's with Rex Castillo.
Thank you so much, Zach. South, this was a win. I mean, look, the way the Party Animals were playing, you could have written in this sweep. How did you guys pull off this one?
Yeah, you got to take it. We had to take it day by day. Obviously, we didn't get the outcome we wanted the past 2 days, but we all came to the field today ready to play, and we knew we had to get a win today. It's very important for the rest of our season, and just, we got it done today.
You guys look like the team that swept in Salt Lake City, but you know what happened today that was magical? You got your first home run in Banana Ball. These guys going absolutely crazy for it. How exciting was that to get that historic moment?
It felt so great, honestly. Like I said earlier, it's been a little while, but put a good swing on it, and I'm just proud of this team. It's not, we just all grinded with multiple home runs today from different people, and it's just really cool to see. It was super exciting.
The Firehouse comes out on top. How do you carry the momentum to next week?
Yeah, we got a flight back tomorrow, and then 2 days we're going to practice hard, and then we're back at the same thing versus a different opponent. I give props to the Party Animals. They're a hard-playing team, and, they got us this weekend in the series. We ended up winning today, but, yeah, we'll take that momentum today moving forward to next week. Yeah.
He makes magic cards disappear. He now makes home run balls disappear over a fence. Finally, South, we're all happy for you, my friend. Zach, let's send it back to you.
Put a 2 up and a 2 down at home for my guy out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. South Trimble, the Magic Man tonight, certainly was magic. He did everything that the Firefighters needed him to do in right field and then some. Responsible for a trick play, an RBI double, and a walk-off 2-run jack one that he will remember for the rest of his life. A home run, the first one for him in Banana Ball. A heck of a showing for the man we call Smoke. 3 RBI, a walk-off, and more importantly for the Firefighters, a win. In the worst of ways, they had to have it. Whether it went full 9, 8, 7, 2, they needed to win tonight. They played like a team that needed to win tonight. 8 runs, 8 hits, that'll do the job. That is exactly what they needed here in this ball game. Again, it wasn't pretty, but it sure was effective at times. I should say it wasn't pretty at times, but it was darn sure effective. By the way, I want to make sure I note this. They had 10 runs on the night, 9 hits in the game. Sal Trimble, an unbelievable performance in right field. We welcome you back to a very sweaty dispatch center here at Dealer Park. I'm your voice of the Firefighters, Zach Staten. Man, you can now breathe a sigh of relief here for the Fire and Flames. And again, I said this last week with Drake Toll in the booth. I will say it here again. You never have to apologize for winning. However you do it, you never apologize for winning. And yes, the Firefighters wanted to get it to 9. I think every team here in the sport of Banana Ball, in the Banana Ball Championship League, wants to give the fans a full show, a full 9 innings. But in terms of competitiveness, you never apologize for winning. And the Firefighters need not apologize tonight. They come to Billings, they don't get the series result they wanted, but now they get they split the series, they lose it 2-1, but they get a win. But more importantly now, they have the season series over the Party Animals. They officially have 7 wins. They have the head-to-head tiebreaker should we be tied in the standings between these two teams. So let's take a peek at what those standings look like. You'll see some spoilers here. The Bananas losing to the Coconuts. That's a little tighter between the Party Animals and the Nuts. But now the Firefighters, 1 game back. 3rd to 5th, separated by 2 games. The Clowns couldn't get the Tailgaters in either game in OKC. Again, spoiler alert for you. They're now falling back to a 1.5 games back of the Firefighters. That's critical because next week, it's the Firefighters and the Clowns who go to Sioux Falls, South Dakota and duke it out 3 straight times. If the Firefighters find a series win there, they might have a leg up because the Tailgaters and the Party Animals go at it. Texas Tailgaters want the top spot, and they haven't earned it just yet. They have not locked it in. They want to be the #1 seed. So the Party Animals are going to have to fight there. Meanwhile, the Firefighters are going to have to fight a red-hot Clowns team. So you know what we're talking about next week? Why don't we chop it on up to next week? Firefighters and Clowns, we head to the Birdcage in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Thursday night, it's just us. Just us, you and me together in the YouTube channel of the Clowns, along with the tremendous Cam Stewart, Bananas Coconuts, Foxborough, Massachusetts, Gillette Stadium, first football stadium for the Coconuts in team history. Cannot wait to see that as they do another thriller between the Nanners and the Nuts and the Party Animals and Tailgaters from Sugar Land, Texas. Friday, 8 Eastern for both of that game, 7 Eastern at Gillette Stadium. Man alive, Billings, Montana got a 1.5 this week. Unbelievable games both tonight and on Thursday night. The Party Animals walk it off. Not walk it off, I should say. They walked it off spiritually for me, but they get a game-winning home run from Tanner Tender Thomas in the 9th inning to go up 6-5, ultimately win in a 9th inning rally. They win last night, and now tonight, the Firefighters respond in kind with a 4-2 win in 8 innings. Our production team, led by the great Chadwick Folkstead, on site here. Arch, the legend, directing us back in Savannah. A special shout-out to our control room for staying up way late past your bedtimes back in Georgia. We certainly appreciate you in the control room at our B-Road offices. The legend, Josh Richardson, our executive producer. A special thanks to all of our great camera operators around here at Dealer Park for doing everything they could to give you a great show tonight. Blake O'Hara, official scorekeeper, Rex Castillo on the sidelines. I am your voice of the Firefighters, Zach Staten. We will see you in Sioux Falls or Sugar Land, Texas next week. Until then, always remember, X is up, flame on!